Hello again, I am Jim Bob and welcome back to Railway Empire PS4. We are crossing the Andes and taking on the Coffee Barons still. Just looking to see if we can see the first of our trains. It's this really long route here, as you can see. Massively long train. Okay, so that's the second one that we launched. The first one is there. That's a full train. We'll have to wait a little while before we get another one up and running. So we put a passing loop in there. So I'm going to need one over here as well. Let's get a decent sized one. Now there's wood there. Now that presents us an interesting opportunity to maybe, because we're going to need wood. And then we need that for the toy factory, so we can find a wood source closer to Rio than this one. Let's just tighten that up a little bit. There we go. Make our way to the other end of the loop. Go. Nice long little stretch, and we'll put another supply tower in just there. Again, we're putting in way more than is potentially necessary at this point, but because we've never run this route before and it's so long, the trains are going to need to stop on a semi-regular basis when making their deliveries and then returning again, that we kind of need to figure out, you know, roughly where these towers need to be so that we can try and eliminate the unnecessary towers. Now here I'm going to have to build across a double bridge like that, just for the spacing. So let's extend this a bit and put in another loop here. Is that going to be enough of a... Yeah, because the other one's just there. So that's okay. And then we get into pure double track all the way from there. So this will be the last of the loops that we need to build, at least for now. Going forward, we may possibly need to flesh this out as proper double track all the way across, but for now, we're okay. I need to rework this section, don't I, as well, signal-wise. So let's put a stop there, a go there. Stop there, go there. That's already done on that side. Excellent stuff. Multi-signal that section there. I'd like to put another another supply tower in there as well. Just double up those signals through there. And let's drop a supply tower in. How close can I get that? That's a bit too close. Alright, let's put one here instead. There's a bit more freedom of space. Right over here. I've got signals right on the edge of the bridge. Can't really put one in there. I can put one there though, the other side of the bridge. And I just want to straighten these signals up a little bit. I don't like wonky signals like that. It's just the OCD part of me kicking in. There we go. So, we have some signals in place. We have passing loops. Let's manage this train, put a stoker on the second train. Improve reliability. That could actually be quite important on this line because it's so long. A security guard. I might as well add a security guard to this, and hopefully he works well with that one. If it doesn't, okay, never mind. It will at least increase the value of the goods that go in that way. Let's let that train whiz through to about here, and then we'll clone it and send another one off. I want to get lots and lots of trades running. He's still trying to buy out my company.
So I'm going to buy more shares.
We've hit $50 million in value. That's good. And now we're into the final 5 years. Well, actually, it's just under 6 years, technically. Oh, we've got a breakdown in bad condition. Let's see where that is. It's on this run here. So, we've got maintenance there.
You don't mind if I borrow one of your employees, do you?
Sticking my staff. We haven't got maintenance here. Let's put a maintenance shed in there so that train can get fixed on the way back. Okay. We have some points to spend. Anything useful we can buy? Not yet. What about over here? Nothing really all that useful over here. What about if we go back in time? Yeah, we need 300 points for any of these, but there's some really useful ones here if we go back in time a little bit. That one there would be quite nice to have. Okay, so we've got some choices going forward where we can allocate our points. Now we're getting slandered in the press. We kind of deserve that, I suppose. we've hammered him recently. He's getting his own back. Let's clone that train now, get another one up and running. There we go. And now we need to get coal up and running as well. So, let's see. What trains do we have running on this line at the moment? Do we have any trains running coal? I thought we had some coal going in. No. We built the connection, but we never actually did anything with it because the coal is going out that side. Okay, so let's purchase this if we can afford it. It's expensive. Hopefully we can get this reasonably cheap.
Have fun with the property you bought.
Yes, we did. Okay, good stuff. Let's try expanding that. An extra 500 grand. We can afford that. Okay, let's drop a train in. And this is going to go to Porto Segura. Excellent stuff. There we go. And I'm going to put it on platform 3. Just because of the way these businesses are located. That way I can see straight away it's coal, and if I do need to get rubber, which I don't think we will, but if we do need it, then we can stick that on the other platform there. So let's stick a Texas on that. There's a new stoker available. He'll give me a nice speed boost. There we go. Get him off and running. One of these trains is broken down already. Ah, that's a long route. I'm toying with the idea of actually getting him to stop in here, actually, for some maintenance.
You should keep your trains in better condition.
That's bad. If it's breaking down there already, look, it's only done that stretch and it's already conked out. Here's a hell of a long route. Okay, so there goes the first coal train. We'll let that run a little bit, and then we'll clone it. There we go. I'm going to stick a security guard on that one. And one of our trains is now missing resources over here. Okay, so there is a supply tower coming up, so that's okay. We're okay there. That's the one that broke down as well, I think. Let's clone that train, actually. Or clone this one. I would like to buy... Ooh, fishing village near Santiago. Yeah, we're not going over there. It's too far away. Save our money on that. Let's whiz our way all the way back to where we need to be. All the way over here. And I want to see if I can afford to buy the ironworks over here. Let's purchase this. And then we can expand this and increase the amount of iron we're producing.
It's easy to win if no one else bids.
Miller fattening near La Paz again. It's nowhere near where we need to be. And now I'm completely lost. I have no idea. Oh, there we go. It's not too far from where we are, actually. I don't think I can afford to upgrade this yet. But let's have a look. Yeah, 500,000. We're not too far away. There we go. Now we can upgrade it. Excellent. So we can now produce a lot more iron. Let's find one of those trains. There we go. And now we can clone that train. Oh wow, it's 114,000. It's a bit more than we've got at the moment. There we go. We had an interest payment go out at the same time by the look of it. But this train, as you can see, getting a half load. But now that we have upgraded this, it'll start to produce twice as much as it was before, so it should reload the trains a bit faster. Let's get another coal train up and running.
You don't mind if I borrow one of your employees, do you?
Stealing my staff. Again, need a little bit more cash. There we go. There was a headhunter. I might see if I can steal someone back. I've got no office personnel at all. He's quite expensive, isn't he? Ooh. He's out of stuff again. Where's the nearest supply tower? It's there. Okay, let's reposition that. Let's plonk one there. For the next train. I was a bit late for this one, but he can get tagged on that one over there. I want to try and make sure that they're running at peak efficiency where I can. Okay. So our coal mine making 10 grand profit a week. That's good. We've already made in total profit almost as much as we paid to buy it, but we then spent another 500 grand to upgrade it. So our purchase price technically is 1.07 million. So we've made about a third of our purchase price in that respect. Let's take a quick look over here at the ironworks. Made 89,000 so far. We've literally only just bought this though, and you can see already we're straight at level 2, and most of that seems to be getting shipped out by wagon to surrounding businesses. So even though we're not contributing with rail deliveries yet, because none of our trains have reached their destination, we are still making money because that is being sent out somewhere else. What's got no freight? Ah, no need for coal over here anymore. Oh, that's because we haven't got anyone buying the chemicals yet. Let's clone this train. There we go, he's got a half load as well. And then I think that might be enough trains on this line for now. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4,
You should
5.
keep your trains in better condition.
That'll do for now. We can always look at adding an extra one in. The brewery in Buenos Aires. Oh, that's their town. It's in decline. That's... do I buy it? If she's not delivering goods to it... It could be another valuable income source for us, though. It's not that expensive. I'm going to buy it. Let's see. See, the city has a demand for that corn. I can always downsize the industry a little bit. Ah, he's just driving the price up. Alright, so we paid more than we wanted to, but again, it's unlocking potential extra spots for us. How much is it going to cost to downsize? 400 grand, that's a bit expensive at the moment. We'll keep an eye on that. Let's take a look at her surrounding trains. See, it is shipping beer out, but she's got a bit of a backlog, and there is corn coming in, look. Yeah, it's just her network's a little bit overloaded at the moment. We've got corn coming in on this side as well, so it looks as though we've actually picked that up at just the right time, because there's a whole load of corn about to come through, and we can hopefully start making some money there. That'll be good. How are we doing over here? Have we got our first coal train coming in yet? That's wood, sugar cane. Ah, that's our second coal train. So the first one is already in there. It's this one here, I think, possibly. No, Perry Farm is not. Perry Farm is sugarcane. So the first one might already be on the way back out again. Yeah, there it is. Let's clone it one more time. It is. Okay, so that one's not producing enough coal at the moment. What does our coal production look like? Has that got any coal on it? No, it doesn't. Okay, in that case, let's get rid of that train. Because there's no demand for the coal beyond what we've got at the moment, because no iron has arrived yet. So we've got plenty of materials. We just need to get the iron in there. Let's add a security guard on that train to increase the value of our sugar cane. A load more wood coming in. We could potentially need to expand this station, actually. We've got a whole load of trains queuing up here, but we can potentially reroute those lines into these platforms here. Let's take a look at our points. Got access to this one now. Reduces the cost of hiring new personnel. See, that would be good. Retroactively lowers the cost of successful auctions. That would be very good. Yeah, we're kind of in the wrong place at the moment. We don't really want to promote one of our towns, do we? Maybe? Piranha. Yeah, we can actually upgrade Piranha. Let's hire the promoter. 2 conductors, don't need either of those. Let's hire the promoter for Piranha, because that's only about 15,000 people away from getting another business. So that'll help, and then we can actually do something else in there. Maybe put a second steel mill in, and then we can route some of the iron into there. Get a second steel mill up and running. I'm sure Montes Claros would have a demand for steel by now. No, still no demand for steel. Okay. How many trains do I have running back and forth between these two cities? 3, 4. Okay, so that's more than enough to ship goods between them. Where are my iron trains? Let's have a look. First one is here. So it's just around the corner from Porto Seguro. So we're about to get ready to start making our first load of steel. That's good. Second one there. Third, fourth, fifth. Let's go back to the first one.
Oops. There's one less employee on your books.
Ugh. Gotta pay out that or else it's going to screw me over. Right, so we should now start producing steel. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to clone that train one more time. Get 6 of those running, and that was a full load. Excellent, good stuff. So, steel, steel, steel. There we go, we've now started building. Let's expand the industry if we can. Start increasing how much steel is being produced. It'll also increase the demand for the raw materials.
Oh
no, I demolished
it.
it.
Looks like one of your trains has
Damn
a
it, damn it.
problem.
Oh, I'm such an idiot. I pressed the wrong button, and then pressed the wrong button again, and deleted all my steel mill. Christ. Right, I need 400 grand again. Shouldn't take me too long to earn it. There we go. I can't believe I just did that. That's frustrating. Alright, let's build the steel mill there this time. And no, that's demolish, expand. Ah, I nearly did it again. That would have been disastrous. It's only 400 grand to expand this. Speed time up, slow it down, expand. There we go. Okay, so we need a lot more iron than we do steel, the coal, bizarrely. So I might need another iron train at this rate. Let's see, where is my nearest iron train? Let's get another one of those on the run. There we go. If we take a look back down the line, see where the closest... See, that's the one we created while the first one was pulling into the station. So where is the first one? Where's that reached? On the way back. But it hasn't even reached the coal mines yet. Or the wood mill. Nope. Still rolling through. Still rolling through. He hasn't even reached there yet. Wow, he's a long way back. There he is, finally. He's a long way off. Okay. So we're in a reasonably healthy position at the moment. Hopefully we can start shipping that steel over to Rio. Am I getting wood? I'm getting a little bit of wood because we've got the paper mill there, so we can divert some over. Right, I need to check. No, that's not the one I want. I want the freight line. So, from Porto Seguro to Rio, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Just check the routes. Yeah, that's a direct route. And that's a direct route as well. Okay, so when we get to Porto Seguro, that's shipping chocolate. I want to make sure that I prioritize steel on one of these trains. There we go. So now, one of our trains will try and take whatever steel is available at all times. We're making some. We got a little bit. What about if I expand the industry? 800,000 to do that. Just not getting enough iron in at the moment. Do I want to put another iron train in? Probably. It's king clearing. That's my first iron train. It's just about reached king clearing. So yeah, let's stick another iron train on the line. There we go. It's only a half load at the moment, but now we need a lot of it. So as long as we've got a reasonably steady supply of iron going in, that'll be a bonus. What's this missing equipment over here? Alright, let's put a... There's a supply tower coming up, but let's put one... I can't put one in there. Or there, actually. Alright, so yeah, there's only one on the line. It'll do. Let's check the personnel that's available. A conductor, don't need. An inventor. Oh, yes, we'll take the inventor. And let's go back in time. Look at these older ones that we don't have access to normally. Increase innovation points. Increase the profits from our factories. That's probably a better one to take. Yeah, let's increase the profits of our factories by 10%. That'll give us a nice boost to our income. We still need to buy out Roger. And time is ticking away. We're down to about 4 and a bit years, 4 and a quarter years left. Got a connection bonus. Where's that? Okay, that's really easy to do. The payout is 390,000. We're going to very quickly and cheaply connect up just by literally building a basic station and connecting to a line like that. And there we go. That's a nice cheap 84,000 connection. 40 for the station, 44 for the line. We'll build that, get the 390, and then we'll delete that, and we'll delete that and get our money back. There we go. We've just gained a nice $400,000 effectively. We've got a spy. Let's hire the spy. See if we can steal some useful technology. And let's see if we can invest some of this money. Roger Smythe's business has taken a little bit of a downturn. I can buy 2% of his company. It's just not worth it at 2%, really, is it? Its value is dropping a little bit. Let's just rocket it back up a touch. Come on, go back down again. There we go. Let's buy another 3%.
You really should pay more attention
We're getting
to the
there.
maintenance of
Slowly
your
but surely we
locomotives.
are getting there. That's broken down from bad condition. We do have maintenance shed there. I'm sure we got one in there. Yes, we do.
It's not polite to go snooping around here.
We got mail order. That's not really helpful to us because we're not running any passenger trains at all. How's our steel industry getting on? Out of iron again. Up to 9 bits of steel in the city. It's Allen Preserve. Porto Seguro to Rio has managed the line. Let's prioritise both on that particular train. And the brake condition, back condition breakdown. That's coming from here. Somewhere. Is that coming from here? Possibly. What's it carrying? I've lost the train now. There it is. What's that train carrying? Wood. Okay, so where's the wood connection? It's all the way up here. Yeah, again, there's not really much we can do about that. The city, Rio, does have a maintenance shed, so it'll just get fixed when it gets in there. This train is missing... Yeah, we know about that one. I suppose we could reposition where the supply tower is. Let's drop the supply tower there. Get rid of it on that side. There we go. Someone's bought a faster train. All of a sudden, express lines are now in danger because someone has got a faster train than we do. That's fine. A mediator. Ooh. That could be useful to us. If we... ideally, we would want an auctioneer as well, so we can buy out a business. Oh, I know what we forgot to check in on. We tried to promote Piranha, didn't we? Oh, it stuck a car industry in there. We weren't quick enough. I forgot all about that city. They want steel. I don't want that business there. God damn it. There's two businesses in the city that are useless to me. Maybe we can buy out this one. Alright, let's buy the mediator. Actually, no, she's gonna... He's gonna cost more than we're gonna save. Worth it. Just hope no one bids against... Oh, damn it. Okay. He's going to keep bidding. Alright, well, I can't afford to outbid him anymore. I mean, I can, but I'm not going to pay that amount just for a car industry that's getting
Thanks
no product.
for letting me go first.
I'll let him take it. That's frustrating. Damn you, Roger Smith. Roger Smythe. Sneaking businesses into my towns like that. Auto Seguro hasn't delivered any steel yet. These trains are still waiting to get in there. Maintenance runs and incoming goods. Get some more iron coming in and some more wood. Oh, this train's broken down. I need that train to get fixed. Has that still not been fixed? That's been broken down for a little while now, actually, that train. I'm lost now. I'm trying to find where I'm supposed to be over here. Yes, it's running again. Okay, so the lines are moving again. So hopefully this train here... Oh, no, not that one. This one, hopefully, finally, when this one gets in...
I was not familiar with these plans yet.
Oh, he stole my
Thank
Texas. Hopefully he'll pick up some steel. Oh, we were going to reroute these lines, weren't we, into this platform here to
I'm
free
allowed
up
to
that
have
platform.
this, aren't I?
Okay, we can do that in a second. Oh, there's too many trains coming through again.
Oh, don't make such a fuss. A bit of bad press never hurt anyone.
Come on, quickly, quickly, quickly. Nuts. Alright. Which train is this? Smith Mine. Okay. Yeah. I'm prepared to lose that one train there. We can always reclone it. Let me take these lines out like that. and very hastily throw them in over here. Connect that line up there. And then bring that in. Oh, excuse me. Let's bring that one in over here. There we go. I need to just put signals again just here. So I need a stop, a direction. And they're not going to line up. A stop, a direction. I need to reposition these ones now just so they line up. There we go. Oh, I never put signals on this junction. Why is that? I can't do anything about that one unless I put a signal there, perhaps. Nope. Now I can do it. There we go. It's a little bit of a bodge. And now I can do that. There we go. I've got some problems with my trains now, all trying to go in at the wrong point, apparently. King clearing cannot be reached. What do you mean king clearing cannot be reached? Oh, okay. Yeah, we can fix that. Bring that in like that. And around like that. In fact, actually, can I take that piece out? Yes, I can. And signals. Okay, that should sort that problem out. Excellent stuff. It still frees up this line with a lot less traffic on it, which is my main sort of connection to Lee and Rio. So that should speed up the transfer of freight between here and Rio. Obviously, we've got to wait for trains to kind of go through the maintenance requirements, and we've also got stuff coming in this way as well now. That's good. How much meat am I getting in here? Enough? No, I'm going to need more meat trains. How many do I have? 1. Okay. Has its own platform, so not got to worry about it getting in the way of other lines, which is good. Bring this through here. You can tell there's a kink there where there used to be there used to be a signal, sorry, a crossing. I wonder actually if I can reconnect to that. Ah, no, I can't because of the spacing there. Okay, that makes sense. So we'll bring that through to about here. I want to put at least 2 more trains on this line, I think. Let's build that, and then we'll have a small passing loop just here. Look at that. It's almost like there used to be a siding there. Can I squeeze a siding in here? I can, but it's not really going to be long enough. Although I can do that, and then I can take... why can I not place a demolition marker on that piece of track? I can just remove it. That'll do. Okay, to rebuild that signal. Or rebuild that siding, sorry. Oh wow, it won't let me put a signal until just there. That's okay, that's just not going to work. Let's take that whole piece out. No. Now I've lost the city. Where was I? Over here. There we go, there's my big gap. At the very least, I've cleaned up that line. There we go. That's much cleaner. Yeah, I may as well just do the whole line, mightn't I? Put the signals in. Oh, they're the wrong way around. There we go. So, Smith Ranch to Porto Seguro. Smith Ranch kicking out a lot of cows. There's going to come a point where it's just not going to be able to cope anymore. But let's see if we can at least clone this train. There we go. We'll let that run a little while, and then we'll get the third one on the line. There we go. We've got 4 million in the bank.
Somehow, your trains don't run smoothly.
Okay, Saboteur. An auctioneer. No. Thought about it, but we're going to buy out Roger's stuff, so it doesn't matter that he's going to, have those factories, because as soon as we buy him out, we'll own those factories that he's got in there. So he's not supplying any goods in there. He's not controlling what goods go into those cities. So I can just starve his businesses for now, keep their prices low, and then buy them up when I need them. How is our mine doing? Nearly $400,000 in total profit so far. That's good. What about the coal mill or the coal mine? Oh, look at that. We've made $587,000 in profit so far. That's about half of the costs incurred so far. That's not bad. Reduce the cost of hiring personnel, and that's not what I'm looking for. I'm going to save up and get this next. It's going to be
This saboteur
more
was
of an
carrying
option.
out your mission, I'm sure. I demand revenge.
It's going to be better, I think, than having the Texas. I mean, we could go for this Santa Fe. It hasn't got as much tractive power, but it's still got 131%, and it's a lot faster. It's 20 miles an hour faster than that, and nearly 30 miles an hour faster than the Texas. So, I don't know. It's one of those two. Which one do I go for? He's now sabotaged, so let's take a look at buying a chunk more of the company. Actually, I need about 5.5 million to pay off this bond. Let's try and do that first. There we go. $5.3 million. Use that to pay off the 4.4. Take out another 5.3. And now let's try and buy a nice big chunk of his shares. Buy another 15%. Just watching his value, seeing if it's going up or down. It's going down ever so slightly. $500,000 per share now. They're getting... Oh, it's just jumped. I should have bought... Hopefully it'll dip again. Go back down. Go back down. It's gone down a little bit. I need it to go down a little bit more than that. No, that's still the wrong direction. Come on. Give me a cheaper price. No, it's going. They're going up. They should be going down. Just sabotaged him. There we go. Go on. Dip down one more time. One more time and then I'll buy. No, that's close enough. Alright, so we're up to 88% of his company. We need just 12% more. We are almost there in terms of buying out Roger Smythe. And then that'll give us a huge cash injection when we start liquidating parts of his business. And certainly put us on the road to buying out Beatrix. Breakdown for bad condition. It's one of our iron trains, isn't it? Oh, that's a coffee train. Where's that coming from? That's coming from here, is it? There's no maintenance there. Ooh, let's fix that quick. Oh no, that's expanding the station. There we go. Okay, so that'll help fix those trains up a bit better. Good stuff. What personnel do we have available? Engineers, stokers, conductors, security guards. It'll increase speeds, reduce breakdown likelihood. Yes, we'll buy those guys. We've still got some available as well. Okay, let's start cycling through our iron trains. Improve speed and reliability. And we'll put a security guard. Oh, excellent! We get a bonus as well. We get a we like each other bonus, so that'll improve the money I make and also the maintenance as well. Won't affect the engineer, unfortunately, but okay. So now our trains are starting to stack up in these long loops. That's okay. It gives good spacing for our trains to have the chance of going back with a full load. So let's see. That one's full. Next one down the line is there at the moment. That one's broken down, but it's full. So these long breaks between the passing loops are giving us the opportunity to make sure that we have a full train on the way back. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, although there are a couple of places where I think an extra passing loop might be a good thing. Just looking at this stretch in particular, that's a long stretch before we get to that point there. That train there I think is a recently cloned train. I'm not going to mess with the line anymore. I'll leave it as is. How's our steel doing? So we have shipped some steel. We're down to 5, so at least 4 bits of steel have gone out. Maybe more than that, and then more been produced. Let's see. Are we making toys? We have the materials. Have we shipped any toys? Let's take a look at our objectives. Not yet. We're closing in on the chocolate. We've got a spy. Go away, conductors. I don't know whether you actually gain anything that's been researched by someone you buy out as well. So we should probably stop buying from Roger just in case we do, and start spying on Beatrix instead, because we don't own hers. We're not going to be buying hers until we end the game. It's probably a better idea going forward. That's a private industry. Toys are being made, so some have been shipped out. It's just a question of where they've been shipped to. Just looking at my lines here, see if I can spot a toy car. No, they're all beer cars. Beer. It's not just a question of shipping the goods out, but having a demand, or creating the goods, but having a demand for the goods to be shipped on to somewhere else as well. We might have to possibly just create a warehouse somewhere as a dumping ground for toys, depending on how slow progress is on that. I do still want to get a second steel factory and a second toy factory up somewhere if I can.
Did you foresee these expenses?
I think what we'll do once we bought Roger out is here in Piranha, we'll demolish the car factory that we'll take ownership of. We'll put a steel mill in there, and then we'll swap out we'll try and buy out the chemical factory and put.
Spy on me? What kind of behavior is this?
Santa Fe, nice. We'll try and put the try and put a toy factory in there as well. 72 miles an hour. Because of that speed boost. Yeah, we're going to put a Santa Fe on that. Do that for our other Nolan mines as well. Because they've got a long journey. We're even getting a refund as well, a cheaper train. Okay, so there we go. So all of those trains on that line now. I didn't realise we had 8 trains running on that line. Wow, yeah, that's a lot of trains. They're all now Santa Fe, so hopefully that should speed up delivery a little bit. We'll see how that goes. We can always swap them back over. And I think that's pretty much a good point for us to end this particular episode. So that's it from me. Thanks for watching. I am Jim Bob, and I'll be back with some more Railway Empire Crossing the Andes Coffee Barons very soon.